What's up, guys, people? My name is Fifi Ababio, and you are logged on to the Grace Period Podcast question and answer session here. La vida es un carrusel, Wow, we are happy to come your way once again with yet another question. Very interesting. Let's check it out, and then we'll bring you clarity. Thank you. Why is it that spiritual husbands and wives only exist in poor African countries? Why is it that spiritual husbands and wives only exist in poor African countries? Wow. When I saw the question, my first impression was that, look, I'm glad that people are waking up and they are seeing the difference between lies and truth. Spiritual husbands and wives don't exist. It's a myth. It's a myth that the devil has, gotten a lot of people hooked onto. It's like a hook. He's hooked a lot of people into it. And so once you think that you are having, or you are in a spiritual marriage, or you are experiencing, any of the symptoms, this thing is very, very rooted. It has symptoms. If you dream and you are seeing somebody sleep with you and the person is not your husband, or there's a particular spirit that comes and sleep with you, or you have wet dreams, it is a sign that you have spiritual marriage. If you're of age and you are not married, and you are struggling and you are having disappointment here and there, especially as a woman, it means that you have spiritual marriage. It is not true. It's a myth. Jesus was posed the question about a woman who's married, several husbands here on earth, and they asked Jesus, when you die, when the person died in the resurrection, who will be the legal husband of the woman? Because the woman legally married all of them. Jesus expressly said, spirits don't marry. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Spirits don't marry. So the question will be, man of God, how about all the experiences that we have? You dream and you see somebody sleeping with you. You do all those experiences. I empathize with you because I've been there before. I've had such experiences before. But it is not true that they are spiritual husbands and wives. They are spirits that are sent to oppress you, to manipulate your life, to deprive you of your peace, to deprive you of your joy, to deprive you of every good thing in this life. So I don't deny their existence. They are real. However, first of all, get it out of your mind that you are married to them, because you are not. Spirits don't marry. There is no municipal assembly office, or there is no wedding office or marriage office, home office in the spirit. There's nothing like that. It doesn't exist. If you're going through something like that, I prescribe the word of God to you. Study the word of God more. Make sure the word of God is the first thing you get when you wake up, the last thing you go through before bed, and then you pray about it. You have a local pastor, you belong to a local church, go to your local church pastor, talk to him about it. He's going to feed you with the word of God. After a while, you see that all of these things will stop, because it is not a truth in the word of God. That's why there is no antidote in the word of God. Again, understand that the day you became born again, according to Colossians chapter 1, verse 13, verse 14, it says that you have been translated. The day you became born again, you were translated from the kingdom of darkness into the kingdom of his dear son. Understand that when you are in Ghana, the rules and the laws, the constitution of Ghana covers you, and so you are binding to it. So the constitution of Ghana works in your life because you are in Ghana. But the day you leave Ghana and you enter a different jurisdiction, like South Africa, or you enter Libya, or you enter Egypt, they have their set of rules there, and it is their set of rules that will work. It is not the Ghanaian one that you are in. So if you left Ghana and you are in India, he cannot use Ghana law to persecute you or to benefit you. It will not benefit you anything there. What I'm trying to say is this, that as long as you are an unbeliever, the devil can have his field day with you. Once you become a Christian, he cannot. Read my lips. He cannot, because he doesn't have rights. He doesn't have legal basis to do that to you. So somebody will ask, why is it going on? It's going on because you have not discovered yet that the devil doesn't have rights. The day you discover, he loses his authority, because the devil's authority is deception. He uses deception and fear. That is why anybody who is preaching these things is just putting fear in you. Once you have fear that, hey, I could be having spiritual marriage, the enemies are having a field day, because then you have opened the door to them, in your heart, and they are going to mess a lot of things up. Stop believing that you are married spiritually. It's not true. If you are having these kind of, manipulative things, demonic oppressive things, that's fine. We can always deal with it with the word of God and with prayer. If you have a local pastor, go to that local pastor, he will help you. Otherwise, our numbers are there. You can hook up with me. I'm going to show you loads and loads of scriptures that if you meditate on it day and night, if you look through it and you pray for yourself, you are going to see in a matter of weeks, maybe days, you see that all of those things will stop. I have many people have helped along these lines. So please, please, please remove it from your mind that you are married spiritually. They say, if you're of age and you are not yet married and you're having promise and fail, it means that you have spiritual. It's not true. Are you having promise and fail? Yes. Is a demon behind it? Maybe. Maybe. I'm saying maybe because I don't know the context in which you are working. Everybody's working context is different. However, whatever it is, if it is not a physical issue, it's a spiritual issue. And all of it can be dealt with by the word of God, not by going for deliverance. It exists in the poor countries because the kind of preaching that is going on here is not the kind of preaching that people should be hearing. So I'm glad people are waking up. And for you, if you think you're a Christian and all of these things are real to you, well then that's you. Right here in the word of God, these things don't exist. And the Bible is the final authority for a believer. If you can't see it in the word of God, then it is not true in your life. Whether you're having the experiences or not, you must insist on the word of God so that the word of God becomes your experience. My name is Fifi Ababio. I'll catch you on the flip. Bye bye.